Beautiful people, what's going on? It's your boy Trouble T Roy. Get Kicks Wholesale, the number 2 at gmail.com. GETKICKZWHOLESALE, the number 2 at gmail.com. Um, Wanted to bring something to your attention. I know it's been a little bit of a while, going through some transitions this time. And again, you'll see the update, so no need for me to get into that whole spiel right now in this video because this is a very specific and targeted topic. Shout out to the homie Jack Frost and Inferno for actually suggesting I do a video about it. I was thinking about it for a minute. And this video is revolving around these Little Nas X shoes, supposedly Satan Nikes. And it's not the topic that you're probably expecting, which the topic that everyone else is talking about, the controversy that it brings. No, not at all. It's regarding those shoes, but in a sense of an authentication process for these shoes. Now, first and foremost, the first thing we know and understand is that they're a custom, right? Let's keep that in mind. Let's put that to the forefront of the conversation. The second is Nike has nothing to do with this customization. Okay? So, they filed a lawsuit in regards to this customization because of the affiliation or the look that it brings upon Nike with such a controversial topic. So, with that being said, if you know anything about these shoes, they've been altered. Supposedly, they have quote unquote a drop of blood in the air bubble of this Air Max. If I'm not mistaken, it's an Air Max 90. What is it, a 97? 98? You can fact check me on that, but it's an Air Max. And in the air bubble, it supposedly has a drop of blood from the employees of the company that modifies and customizes these shoes. So with that being said, with the shoe being modified, even though it's considered a Nike shoe, you can see that this shoe is selling on eBay for a significant amount of money, or reselling for a significant amount of money. The gripe here with this thing is, you guys know I specialize in this real versus fake thing. So what's going on, as you guys already know, that the authentication process, because eBay now has their shoe, or pun intended, has their foot in the resale game, these shoes, these Little Nas X Air Maxes that are selling on eBay, going for astronomical amounts, they have to go through eBay's authentication process. So hear me out. So like I said, the first thing you keep at the forefront of your mind is that it's a custom shoe. So any shoe that's modified from its original make or model is now a different shoe than what the actual brand, in this case, which is Nike, has produced. So my question to you, just to bring some thinking points to you, is how is eBay authenticating a shoe that is not considered quote unquote Nike's original manufactured shoe, and there has been modifications to this shoe and it's reselling for so much? So how is this possible? How do you authenticate an altered shoe, rather? Keep in mind, like I said, keep at the forefront of this conversation that it has been customized. So it's changed. Even though we look at it and we know what that Air Max looks like, it hasn't been significantly changed, but there had to be, in order for drops of blood, there had to be some kind of change or infusion to the air bubble, the insole, or here's the even more controversial question, is was that shoe manufactured like that? So that means that this video is going to probably warrant a part 2 in the sense of these quote unquote customizations that these companies say that they're doing. Now remember, Nike says they have nothing to do with this shoe being altered the way that it has. Okay? Keep that in mind too. And that how eBay is now allowing a shoe to go through their authenticity guarantee that's been modified from its original model. How do you do that? How do you authenticate a shoe that the brand isn't behind? Now, if it was the original Air Max shoe, different story. But you already know about authenticators, and you you know they're not real. It's like the tooth fairy. You get what I'm saying? It's like a unicorn. They're not real. So eBay's authenticity guarantee is authenticating these shoes that have been modified, obviously, because the proof is in the pudding. You see the lawsuit from Nike. Nike don't want any pieces of that thing. And actually, it's been settled in court. Well, a lot of these media outlets show, as you can see in the thumbnail, it's supposedly they've settled with Nike. Because Nike was like, nah, we're not having that. We don't want that type of controversy linked up with our name and our brand. But the fact of the matter is, and the topic of the video is, how is it being authenticated with eBay's authenticity guarantee when it's not the original shoe and it's been modified? You guys tell me. If certain things aren't pulling the wool over people's eyes and you want to still believe that this real versus fake nonsense that they have you already believing is factual or truthful, you better wake up. You better wake up. If you believe that the terminology that they use, quote unquote, UA, if you don't believe rather the terminology that they use, it turns you off from going elsewhere other than of course, the shoes or the stores or the outlets or apps that they guide you to. It keeps you from going outside of those so you can spend all of that money with those guys. You better wake up. But yeah, so I figured I should do this video, give you guys some food for thought. You get what I'm saying? Give you something to think about. So yeah, it's your boy signing out. Like I say, a potential part 2 to this video in regards to customization is coming. Just again, I got to pull the wool from over you guys' eyes. Some of you may never believe, which is not my goal to make you believe anything. My goal is to have you look it up and do research. And again, whoever believes, again, feel free to go dig deep and fact check anything I say and find out for yourself. For those that want to know more, hey, you can always hit me up. If you're looking to jump into the sneaker business and make some additional money, or actually just run a full-fledged resale business, hey, I can help you. I've helped many. No matter what anyone says, people try to discredit things all the time. But again, these are the people that don't put in the same work, or the people that don't want you in the game with them to be competitive. But hey, it's a competitive sport and it's a dog-eat-dog world, so you guys know the drill. The email is getkickswholesale, the number 2 at gmail.com, GETKICKZ, WHOLESALE, the number 2 at gmail.com. And it's your boy signing out. Peace.